What do you think happens when a woman who has had multiple failed relationships comes out and admits, listen, I was the common denominator in all these situations, so it has become obvious to me that I was the issue and I needed to work on myself? Do you think this person gets applauded by the women for saying this, or do you think she gets destroyed in the comments? Let's take a listen at what this woman has to say.
I spent so much time pointing at my husband, pointing out the things that I wish he would change, nagging at him for the things that he wasn't. I spent so many years doing that I could have actually spent working on myself. If I would have been truthful and realized that I was the common denominator of my failed relationships. It's me, judge. Yeah, me. I'm the problem. Girl, you gonna get in this marriage and the enemy will try to deceive you like that man is the problem. It's you. To be honest with y'all, I don't think that I became a good wife until I got to the lowest moment of like looking at myself and saying, you're not a good wife. It wasn't until then that I got up and I was like, okay, now that I've faced myself, I can see what I'm working with and I can grow. But as I was continuing to ignore and act delusional, like he was the only one with issues, I kept falling in this tunnel. And so a lot of us are running from ourselves and so ready to blame our husbands and he don't do this. Baby, when you go to heaven, God ain't gonna ask you what that man did. He's gonna talk to you about you. If I focus on myself, I go on my individual healing journey, I will see why I am the way that I am and how I can get better, but not to arrive in this marriage like, here's the prize. I'm here. Here's your lovely wife. No, girl, you are angry, codependent. You don't know how to serve. You don't know how to just shut up. Let's get real. You're the problem.
How many of you think she got positive comments from women with regards to her statements? Show of hands if you think she really did. I can't see them, but I'm pretty sure there's no hands, right? Because this is not the narrative that they want to hear. Even without going into the comment section, how many of you know of a woman who's been in multiple relationships, right? That have all crashed out, failed. And for some reason, this woman cannot fathom that, listen, you know what? I was the common denominator in every situation. It has to be something that I'm doing wrong. Nobody, it's like no accountability whatsoever. No, it was the guy, it was the wrong guy. He came to my place to live with me. Now he's always playing video games, he's sitting on the couch, he doesn't want to work. But you picked him. This was the person that you chose. So obviously, there's something going on with your decision making process that, it needs to be revamped. It needs to be retooled. You are not going deep enough into conversations with these people to find out what they're really about, find out what their, aspirations are, all these different things before you just lay down and fling your legs open. Now, this woman on the screen, I mean, she is pretty. Although I don't really, like braids, but she's pretty. So imagine being in a relationship with somebody good looking, but this person is broken on the inside. And there's nothing that you could do to fix them. They have to fix themselves. This is the problem with a lot of relationships now. One or both people have issues, and unless you get to working on them, trying to make yourself better, is going to fail. Either way. Try as you may. I'm not some type of psychologist or psychiatrist, so best I could say is that you have to dig deep and figure out what it is. It's daddy issues, it's, environmental, mental, whatever it is. For every problem, there is a solution. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I hope the video helps somebody. Of course, like it for the YouTube algorithm and share it with everyone you know. I truly hope, it is of help. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.